good? Welcome back to another podcast. It's your host, Jordan. Welcome to another Let's Talk podcast. I got myself a guest, one of a good friend. His name is Samuel Mason. Introduce yourself, Sam. Let the people know, even though I already did it for you.
You know I'm Samuel. You know what it be like, chilling.
Go ahead and shout out your Instagram, your business shit. Let them know how you rocking this year, how you living.
I living great. New apartment, you know what it be like. New place, new home. You know, Instagram, new beginning, 77. So don't forget that. It's a good shit out there.
At new beginning, 77.
At new beginning, 77.
Yeah, this how we doing it. That's how we doing it. Shit. Go ahead, shout out your shoe page.
You know, off your feet now. You know what it be like. Yeah. Shoot, I mean, shit. If you got any shoes you want to kind of take it off your feet, I'll be right here to buy it. Let me know. I'm here. What's up with it?
All right, we're getting it popping. Well, I'm going to start Sam off with some questions just to get us all warmed up and, good. Sam, why are potholes round? Why do you think?
I don't know, because every pothole is not really round, though. It got some potholes with different shapes and sizes to them.
Yeah.
You know, but most potholes are round.
Most potholes are round.
But honestly, I don't know why they're round, but the question would be like, how are they made?
So like you mean like how did they become a pothole?
Yeah, like if the concrete is like made from solid concrete and like they laid it out, they rub it out. Like I'm pretty sure. No hell is that strong to be breaking some concrete
in one spot
on the street.
It really just depends on the area, I guess.
So the thing is, how are they made by our tires? Because our tires are pretty not that good of a tire to make a big ass hole. So where do they come from?
So you think it's bigger than what we think it is? You think potholes are like government design? Like they just go out putting potholes in different neighborhoods and different cities around the US of A?
I think potholes are more so mistakes that is made to give the government more funding.
Yeah. So they can do whatever they want with the money.
So they can do whatever they want with the money. I think that's more so because it does bring up the question, how the hell are they made? The only way I can see that being made is if somebody forgot to actually fill that spot as they're doing the road.
Yeah.
And who else will forget to fill the spot if I already paid you to do it, unless the government wants to find an excuse to go back and tax people for more money to fix roads that already should have been fixed in the first place.
Yeah. So that's the whole point of the tax money is for them to fix the road. But even if the road continue to have potholes, what's the money really going to? You feel me?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. And also, I have another question. If you was given an elephant, what would you do with it? Would you sell it? Would you keep it? What would you do with an elephant?
I'll ride that hoe everywhere I go. I'll be on the top of the world.
That makes sense.
I would not want to even sell it.
Where would you store it? Like, where would you put a big ass elephant?
So I would have to get a storage unit. Either a storage unit,
a storage unit for an elephant,
like a big climax storage unit.
I'm dead. Hey, shove them in there. Get your ass in there.
Either that or like I would have to like accumulate a house. But I feel like just riding around would make a statement that people would be like, man, what do you do? Like, what's up? Da, 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 da.
But if you only got one elephant, it ain't really much of a statement.
Hey,
where you parking that thing?
One elephant can make you make a movement though. Like you over there riding an elephant, everybody kind of curious. Like, how the hell is he legally riding this elephant on the street
with a license plate?
With a license plate and everything on the back.
You know, they only go with 25 miles per hour when running. You know how slow an elephant is.
Yeah,
that's interesting. That is very interesting.
That's a big mass.
So you wouldn't sell it? You wouldn't try to make no money so you can get like some other shit that probably go a little bit faster?
No. I would ride it. I would ride it all the way through because at that point it would make me kind of unique. I would be the only person in the whole world riding an elephant. Like a whole elephant.
That's not on the road. I wouldn't say the only person.
In the United States of America, yep.
I wouldn't say the only person. There are also parks that people can go to where they can ride,
Key point, though. They can ride it at a closed-off area. I would be the only person out in the streets riding
You gonna cause a lot of traffic. A lot of fucking traffic.
But I'll be riding that though. And there's a lot that I can take from it. Like, I mean, who knows? You know, you might make an Instagram out of it. You might make a Twitter out of it. Most people might pay you. Oh, yeah, he riding an elephant. That's an elephant dude. People make money out of dumb stuff these days. So
yeah, I mean,
riding an elephant would be.
I said that bitch.
Like, why would you sell it though?
Because there's no room. I don't even like need an elephant. Like, I'm just gonna have that hoe bathe in this hoe in the hot ass heat. Would the elephants even eat trees? And I gotta pay a tree fine with the government. I think that's just too much of a hassle to keep an elephant.
Not necessarily.
Where you gonna put them?
I mean,
you can't put them in a storage.
But you can get fundings.
How? You're not supposed to have them.
But you can get fundings to, like, you know, open it up. Like, oh, hey, I mean, having
and get an LLC accredited to a business like they be doing with cars. That's funny. With the cars.
Dude, got a credit elephant.
How much do you know about trees?
They grow.
That's what's up. If you were a tree, what type of tree would you be and why?
Oh, that's a tough one. I'd say a pine tree because it lasts longer.
How long does a pine tree last?
I don't know exactly, but I know it lasts way longer.
You know, there's videos out on TikTok and other platforms that trees are moving. Do you believe in such thing?
Yeah. I mean, roots are moving.
No, I'm talking about, like, they got videos of these hoes, like, sliding. Like, literally, you can see them going from one side to the other side type shit.
I mean, I don't believe it because at the end of the day, it is connected to the ground. And Mother Nature is a strange part to really, like, mess with because it could be just a sand sliding, it could be mudslide, it could be a whole lot of stuff than just the tree sliding. The tree just happened to be in that exact moment of a sled. Now, what's going on underneath?
Of a what? You mean like? I know you mean like sliding and shit like that.
Sliding and stuff like. But what's going on underneath? We don't know. You know, it could be like the plates are moving or like, you know, ground shifting type stuff, or some animal is under there doing some type of shit.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. Animal analogy, because I don't know.
I don't know. Now, what's that one animal called that what you call it, barrels underground and like lives underground, like comes up. I forgot what the name is of it, but it legit lives underground, like barrel holes. Animals? Yeah. I'm
assuming like a wolverine.
A wolverine? Did you say a wolverine?
Yeah, they're wolverines.
Wolverine.
Yeah, what's they called? They're like
wow, are they gonna come up with like three sharp claws?
A badger. They
a badger, but they're not wolverines though.
I mean, they're basically the same analogy with Wolverine. No, I swear. Same analogy with Wolverine. They're going to show a badger. Welcome to the home of Wolverines. And also, so you believe in the trees or you don't believe in the trees? So do you believe like other life besides human life? Well, obviously, I'm talking about like reptilian creatures or blue people, green people, you know, other races besides, you know,
humans.
Yes, and animals.
And animals. Animals wise, I believe there's other species that we are unknown to in the animal department that we consider animals. I want to say because, you know, they might consider us animals too, even though we're calling them animals. You feel me? There's a very like controversial behind that. But as far as like people wise, I mean, right now, the only people I believe is blue is the people that paint themselves blue. The only people I believe is blue is the people that paint themselves blue. Like, if you're painting yourself blue out there wearing a green suit, well then, I mean, we got pride. You know, LGBTQ2, you know.
LGBTQ2. Yeah,
that, you know.
I guess.
So, like, you live in the skin you want to live in. You know, you got to be proud of that. So, if you feel like you are a blue person and you're from another world because you have another pinky on your actual pinky, hey, all props to you. When you find out that world, let me know.
What would you say your ethnicity is?
I'm African.
Okay.
You know, sure, that's where I was born. That's where I am. That's where I live. I'm completely African. No black and white.
Do you believe the pyramids?
Pyramids?
What do you think built the pyramids? If you have
people,
you think the people
built the pyramids?
You read the Bible, right?
Yep. People
What would
build
you
it.
say what the Earth is shaped like?
It's flat. It's not round. It's flat. Because if it was round,
What proof do you have that it's
flat.
that it say that?
That it's flat.
Yeah.
There's a lot of proof.
It's still going.
There's a lot of proof though. Like if you think about it, if something was round, like say we got this can right here, they probably can't see it, but you can see it right here.
Yeah, just use it
now.
Try to
we got
break
this
it down.
can right here type stuff. If I'm standing here, technically it's at a roll effect. So if you drop a ball, if I drop water on here, it should roll down. If it was technically round, the Earth.
Yeah, that's where the gravity come in. Everything's get pulled back. So technically, this theory would be not relevant to this situation.
But it will though, because like you said, in gravity,
what comes up must come down.
Exactly. So if I'm pouring this, you see how it comes down, and you see a bottom point where you can feel it.
Yeah.
Type shit. But if you think about it, if the Earth is flat and you pour something in it and it just stays right here, we don't have no access part. Like we don't have no where the water kind of like, say you pour water on the Earth. Usually, if it's round, it's gonna go down and it should go back into space, in a theory sense.
Yeah.
But due to the Earth being flat, if you pour water on it, it stays. It don't go nowhere. It just stays on the Earth.
What did God call the Earth?
What did he call it?
Yeah, on the second day he created the Earth. What did he call the Earth?
I don't know.
What did he call this creation?
I can't remember that.
He called it a firmament. So basically it's like a dome.
Yeah. So if you call it a dome, if we all know a dome is like a void of space.
A dome is like a dome. It's like one of my granny used to collect these damn what are they called? It's like Christmas holiday special type, full of water. It got different designs on the inside. You shake them up, it make noise. Damn, it's like a snow globe. Okay. It's called a snow globe. So basically, that's what the Earth is supposed to be given from the Bible. You know what I mean? Because everybody got their own theories about how it works. Because like even with the gravity effect, it's still supposed to come to the middle. Because we don't know what it's like being upside down.
True.
Because it could be a different force of gravity upside down. If the Earth was a circular, situation.
And also, how is the water like keeping? If it's round, shouldn't the ocean be drained down?
Nah, because like it still be pulling. It's the magnetic field, and plus it's God. You know what I mean? It's not like he can't not make it happen.
Yeah, but I'm saying like based on not like the God factor, but like you asked me as far as like round or circle.
Yeah,
I
say
like even
flat, but it's a firmament.
Yeah, but even with the gravitational pull on the scientific level, like you can't really pull water. Water don't have no type of ionic in it. It's just.
I mean,
water.
I wouldn't say that because water is electric.
Yeah.
While water has minerals in it.
It has minerals.
Are magnetic.
Minerals are magnetic. You are right, but I'm saying like you think of a whole body of water. It's a whole ocean of water.
Yeah.
If it was round, that shit should be leaking somewhere in the galaxy.
I wouldn't say that. If it is, we can't see it. That's why our eyes can't see something like that. Do you believe in shapeshifters?
Somewhat.
It's like a theory going around basically saying like nightlife and people like who go out like that are basically shapeshifters. So they pry on people with low self-esteem and I guess I wouldn't say no morals, but like, basically just low self-esteem, and they mate, and you just never know who is one, who's not. It could be the finest bitch at the club that's 9-foot alien type situation. I wouldn't say alien because, that's what they call it.
I don't know if I believe in shapeshifter. I mean, I do believe people have different sides of them that can be taken as a shapeshifter. As far as that, I believe that sometimes, we can be something that we're not to please others, and that could be taken as a shapeshifter because some people change their whole attitude, mindset, body, and all that just to go out, like you said, club. Like you might find a motherfucker in sweats, not doing a damn shit, going to work 24/7, but the club come out, makeup on, everything, brand new face, type stuff.
We not
up.
just objectifying
Yeah,
women.
we're not trying to objectify. Even men too.
Men wear makeup too.
People, men will
they be
also
wearing
put
all
on
types of shit. You know what I mean?
flashy shit that they will not wear on a day-to-day basis, but when they go out, they will put all that on just to, and then in that kind of form, it could be considered a shapeshifter because it's like you are not yourself, going forward. You're not yourself that you were when you first started.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
So would you say you partake in shape-shifting?
Yes, I mean, I have, sometimes...
In the way that you explain
In the way
that
I explain it, I have, partake in it as far as that goes.
I believe everybody has.
Everybody has.
Because, like, it's always... You want to impress people just because that's the thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
It don't just be, like, for your own personal gain. Most of the time. It'd be like, I wonder if they think I look good. Because men most of the time go to the club to pick up women.
Exactly.
Women go to the club to impress women.
I
don't understand. Even though you try to attract men, they still don't give men the time of day because they feel sexualized and just disrespected in certain ways. You know what I mean? Because you can try to holler at a female and you 9 times out of 10 might not be able to achieve the goal that you wanted with that female. Just because she already thought in her mind that, oh, he want one thing. And, most of the time, dudes only want one thing.
But it's a society we live in that got us going like that.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah,
because like back then it was the same way.
No, it wasn't the same way back then.
Well, I can't say I wasn't even born back then.
I wasn't born back then, nor can we say we're born. But based on the history that we have got taught, back then, men would go out to work and women would stay at home and cook and clean, So, like this one saying that people like using a lot is back then, I would buy a brand new car and I would get a brand new car. Now, they want me to buy a used car but treat it like a brand new car.
What saying is that? I ain't never heard that one before.
Like, let me break it down to you. So, like, pretty much like back then, you have women that will hold themselves to like esteem because they want the man to like put a ring on it. They want the men to kind of provide because men are like natural providers. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to pay the bill, and the women's job was to be at home and make sure the home is fit. So when I come home, I ain't got nothing to do. Just go to sleep. Hey, babe, how you doing? Converse with my babe. And, go to sleep. But now, women wants that same mentality back then for men to have, but not giving the same thing that women was back then. Now, women want, based on what I've read and studied on.
What's your sources? This is just a analogy.
My sources are like websites. I have watched some seminars. I have seen some videos on YouTube, and you just see a lot of like. Also, I've seen it in person as well, where you see a lot of people. Not most women out there. I ain't gonna say a lot of women.
We're just gonna use an assumption because
most women. I ain't gonna say all of them, but most women, will want a man to pay for their bills.
They want a man to pay for everything. If not, everything basically.
Yeah, they want a man to pay for everything, but yeah, they don't want to give them. Like, okay, say a woman is like working. Why should I pay for all your bills? Where do you use your money for? Is your money gonna be shared between us as a couple? Like, because now women do have the ability to work. Back then, they didn't have the ability to work.
That's like way.
Yeah, that's way back then.
Like 80 years.
That's a long time, but it's the same mentality.
It's progressed over the time, though.
But it's the same mentality is going on. Like, women wants for men to have that same mentality way back then, even though the whole morals and laws have changed over time. That's the thing I'm trying to share, because like we've been to the club before, just off our experience. You go talk to a girl, just a simple talk to a girl. Hey, nice to meet you. Oh, I'm not interested. Or, oh, are you gonna buy me a drink? Why must I buy you a drink? I'm just conversing. I'm just having a great conversation with you. I'm trying to start off, Or sometimes it's like an automatic. Oh no, I'm good.
But it's back to men only want one thing.
But That's what I'm saying, though.
We don't get a chance to explain.
Exactly. So, like,
I mean, I want
like
the pussy, but like, I wanted to get to know you too.
Exactly. Yeah, but you can't. And then, like,
it just depends.
It's like an off and on. And not a lot of women are like cool with constructive criticism.
Few women.
Because
a lot of women nowadays are trying to heal themselves to react a certain way to their criticism. You know what I mean? Sometimes they were so normally reacting to just overreacting. I wouldn't say overreacting, but it wasn't like a knowledgeable situation. I'm just rambling at this point. Not knowledgeable, but like more logical. You know what I mean? Because we think logically. We don't think with our emotionally. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's a difference. You know what I mean? But I forgot what we was even talking about. I don't even know how we got on that subject. Let me ask you these other questions so we can get the fuck out of here. Hey, you already know what it is. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I'm probably going to drop this on YouTube or probably YouTube, because all I do is post a picture and just post the audio. It ain't going to take a lot of space, because the only reason I ain't really been posting no YouTube content, because my laptop is being a bitch. It's being a fucking asshole. It won't let me post my content because like it tells me that I be out of space. But I guess it got to do with connected to my Apple. Yeah, and I got like 11,000 pictures. But that's besides the point.
That's a lot of pictures.
It's a lot of pictures.
That's a lot. What you doing with 11,000 pictures? Do you look at all 11,000 of them?
It's some funny shit on God. I be saving pictures. It'd be some old pictures, man. I remember we had like a group chat when Kick was popping. I'm not sure if you young cats know about Kick. But back when Kick was popping, we used to have like a group chat. And we used to post like our old middle school like pictures in that hoe. So I kept a lot of them hoes because them hoes is funny. I plan on making t-shirts and shit about it. But let me ask you this question. If you had $10 million, what would you do with it?
Ooh. If I had $10 million, what would I do with it?
$10 million. What would you do with it?
I would invest. And I will create a world for my own self.
Elaborate.
Like with 10 mil, I feel like with 10 mil, you can do a lot. There are 7 billion people in this world.
Is allegedly.
Allegedly.
Because we can't say it's like 7 billion.
No,
it might be, recorded.
Allegedly, there is 7 billion people in the world. It might be more because China do have a big ass mass of people, so I don't know yet.
And
but
Africa do too.
In Africa,
you know, not everybody recorded, you know.
So there is that. But I would take about 5 mil and share that 5 mil like decisively to everybody, all them 5 billion people. I ain't gonna say they all gonna get $1 million each, but it will get something of a good value that you did not have before.
But how would you distribute that? How would you like get that out to the public?
The best way I can think of getting it out to the public, because once you have money,
cash app everybody.
Well, that'd be a long process.
A global
hey, bro, you got it yet? God damn, bro, man, what number wrong? I don't know. I lost track. Fuck, we gotta start over.
We gotta start over. Shit.
We already sending people double cash money, like. Now, I don't think I would do it with the government, because the government has everybody, like Social Security, like everybody has a number.
I mean, if that's the case, why the government not giving back to their people? You think they're going to hold your money, or you think they're going to give it to the people they're supposed to be giving to?
Nah, I don't think the government has a fishy way of going about it. If it has to do with money, they want a piece of it.
Yeah, so you're going to have to pay.
They want a piece of it.
On top of that 5, you already talking about giving away.
They probably want taxes for the 5 just to give away, because giveaway money is taxable. Yeah. Like, it's actually a government issue thing. Like, even if your parents give you money, if it's over a certain amount, you have to pay taxes on it. I learned that shit, like, on my first birthday when I turned 19. Because I got, like, 2...
Hold on. What? Your first birthday when you turned 19?
Yeah. Well, technically, technically, if you think about it, it is your first birthday because it was the first time you turned 19.
Nah, it's only one time is your birthday. The other times it's a celebration.
Nah, that's not right. But
what you do on your birthday?
You can only be 19 one time though. So what do you call that? Do you call that your second celebrations?
Just a celebration. Prince even said it in one of his interviews. You only get one birthday. You were born on this day. The other days are just memories of your birth. I wouldn't call it a birthday, but that's just my personal opinion.
Okay, so
but it was just funny how you said it. You know what I mean? You said my first birthday
when I turned 19.
That was the
first time I turned 19.
I'm dead.
That
shit priceless on me. I'm glad. Hey, go ahead, tell the story.
Anyways, but now, like, I got a lot of money that day. I ain't gonna disclose the information of how much. I'm gonna say it's over a certain amount of grand. And my dad told me that, you know, I had to pay taxes. I was like, why do I have to pay taxes? These are like giving money. But we tend to forget that when people give you money, you still got to pay for it. It's like going to Goodwill. You give stuff for free, but yet they exempt your tax. Why is that? Ain't that crazy?
You don't get stuff for free.
No, you
but
give
you
it.
Give
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And they just give you a tax write-off.
That's what I'm saying, though. So, like, due to my parents giving me that money, you know what I'm saying?
Why are they tax on clothes? Like everybody need it unless you know they put people in jail for not having clothes.
They tax on
water. They tax on all types of shit in America. America suck ass.
You want to know the funny question I've always kind of wanted to ask somebody today, just to throw you guys off topic one bit? Why is there so much water out there, but water only have one ingredient, H2O?
Well, that's molecules. But I mean, I understand what you're saying. Ingredient in water is water.
But there's so much different kinds of water. You got Aquafina. You got homeboy right now is drinking like crystal natural spring water. You have Pure One. You have Fiji.
It's a money game.
I'm just saying, if you look on the ingredients part, they have all these molecules break down. But at the end of the day, how do you know that water is different than the other water you drink?
You don't. It ain't nothing you can do about it.
What if it's the exact same water you've been consuming? Because if that's the case, I could take crystal spring water, mix it with Aquafina, and also Fiji, make my own bottle, say this water is different, put it out there, you taste it. How do you know that water was different than the other water, and then I never told you?
Some waters you can taste the difference because they add a little more chemicals into it. Like, I don't drink Dasani. I don't drink. I drink Core sometimes. I try to get the spring water, but it be in plastic. But them types of waters be having different types of texture and taste. Well, I wouldn't say texture, but definitely taste. But like you mix them all up, there's no way that you can tell because it could just be tap water, and they could just cleaning and shit like that.
That too.
Yeah. So I mean, with that, it's kind of hard to tell. I don't even know why we ain't created nothing to take the ocean water and clean it and just make it, drinkable water. I mean, technology is definitely advanced over the times for our generation, but we don't know what it's like in other cultures.
But is ocean water really ocean water?
I don't understand the question.
Like, when it rains, we call it rainwater.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When we go to the spring, we go to spring water.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's at the spring. Right?
It's technically rainwater too, though.
Exactly my point. So, if rainwater is all water, why is it different type of water? So, this ocean water would be considered rainwater because when it rains in the ocean. It's not like it just skips over the ocean. It's like, can't touch this. Another rain will gonna come by, and that shit is the ocean water. That'd be kind of crazy, huh?
I mean, it really is just rainwater.
It's really rainwater.
How much rain really can fill up the ocean? You know how scary that is? You know how deep the ocean is? Apparently, that hole pretty deep,
Mm-hmm.
Humans can't stand up in it. Whales can't stand up in it. Oh, that's pretty deep. That's a lot of rain. But I don't know what's the difference between the two. There may be just like the location. Because I guess the ocean is like a bigger, broad spectrum. And also got other animals and creatures that use it in there.
Probably the boat.
It could. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's a good question.
It could be the bowl, though, because, it's like if I pour water in this bowl and I pour water in this bowl, certain creatures live in this bowl to make this water different versus certain creatures live in this bowl to make this water different. But yet it's the same water. But depending on the amount of creatures and what is in those bowls,
that could probably
affect the water and change the whole water environment.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a good point too. How many pennies you think can fill up this room? We'll just cut it off. We'll just say like, there's a lot of damn pennies. I guess like from here.
How many pennies?
How many pennies? We're not even counting this room. How many pennies can fill up this whole room? From top to bottom. Crevices and all. That's a lot of pennies. You know how much money that could be?
1 billion.
1 billion pennies?
No, crazy. I say a quadrillion.
Probably like 3 quadrillion.
1 billion.
Like, you could 1 billion? Nigga, I think a billion can just be to the ceiling. I don't know. Look at that. I'm holding pennies right now. If we stack a thing of pennies, all those probably gonna be here. And that's probably like 200 pennies.
So that's $2.
That's $2.
But I said 1 billion.
I know 1 billion. To fill up a room? Man, we gotta do calculations. We gotta see how much space we need to. I don't know. I don't think 1 billion is gonna cut it.
1 billion is gonna cut it.
I don't think it's gonna cut it.
Because if you think about it, right?
Yeah.
For 200 pennies, it's only $2. But that's 200 pennies. So if you do 10,000 pennies, that's only $10 that you just have accumulated. Okay? And then also, pennies are like those, I want to say, smallest coin in the whole shit where it's like very, very like flat and tiny. A quarter is even like way bigger in size than that.
Nah, dog. Can't forget about the dime. Dime's the smallest, coin.
I mean, a dime is the smallest circumference-wise, but I'm talking about like
skinny too.
It's not skinnier than a penny.
Yes, it is. I'm showing you right now.
But compare them like legit.
That's way skinnier than a penny.
Skinnier than a penny.
I'm gonna put this on Instagram and ask. Hey, if you see, you probably gonna see this before this. Which one's skinnier? A penny or a damn? Put it in the comments. Which one's skinnier, a penny or a dime? A dime, way skinnier.
A dime is bigger.
Hell no, bro, you tripping. I gotta take a good picture.
Hell yeah, a dime is bigger, bro. Yeah, we just do actual research.
Bet, say this. Because it's gonna take forever for people to come back and let me know. It's gonna be like 3 days. But nah, I don't think $1 billion though. $1 billion ain't gonna fit. It's gonna be way more than that. Because even $1 billion, I don't think it should fit in this room.
Oh, $1 billion, they will fit in this room.
Probably.
I mean, it depends on.
I ain't never stacked $1 billion.
It depends on the currency of that $1 billion. Are we stacking it in hundreds or are we stacking it in ones? Because if we're stacking it in ones, it's gonna fit.
Yeah, ones obviously.
But in hundreds, it might fit.
I don't know. It might fit.
It might.
Well, we figured to wrap this up pretty soon. I'm asking one more question, then we're going ahead and exit out this motherfucker. How many states make the United States before Alaska and Hawaii joined? Like the number. How many number of states?
Ooh, proven.
Boy. Yeah, what you think? What you think is? God damn, I don't even know. How many states besides Alaska and Canada are there? You probably don't know. You African.
There's 50 states in general.
No, it's not. It's 51 states.
Where's the other one state? If we count Hawaii, that don't count. That should just enter.
But that's the 2 states that's not available. How many? We're finna look this up. So I don't like this new update on Apple.
What happened?
I don't like the search bar being at the bottom.
Wait, that's how mine was when you were like, why is your service at the bottom? And you were like, because yours is on the top. But that was like, what? Of a month ago or something?
Shit, I don't even know. Maybe a month ago. So I didn't update my shit for like 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
How many countries in Africa?
Well, that's a lot.
So it is 50 states. So it is 50 states.
Mm-hmm.
So why, when the question say, oh, without Alaskan, what's the name, joints? I don't even really think Alaska is a state. I think they do it hot out there.
Hawaii is not really a state. I forgot what it's called. They call it something else. They don't call it a state. Because America only believes that states are within the U.S.
Nah, they legalized that as a state. We can look it up.
But they don't consider it part of their state. It's only states within the U.S. in North America. If it's
you talking about the islanders don't consider? Okay, because like Google say otherwise, and the United States say otherwise. So somebody lying.
What happened there?
What you mean? You said how many states?
What did it say in Google?
It says more than 60 years afterwards, Hawaii became a state. It's the 50th state in 1959, August of 1959. So I'm assuming that's the last.
So how many states is in the United States?
It said 50.
But how many states in North America in general?
In North America?
Yeah.
How many states?
Yeah.
I don't know because I don't know about Canada. I guess Canada could sound like Canada's a state because that's considered North America.
But Canada is not part of North America.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Canada is a part of North America.
Canada is part of the United States?
North America, not just the United States. It is Canada. The end of it's gonna be just us arguing about what's a state and what's not a fucking state. A part of North America. Yes.
It says the largest item.
Yeah, in North America.
So hold up.
We're just gonna look up the map.
We're just
gonna look at the map.
Like, hold on.
We really debating
about
this.
Out, like, how does it
the
make
map
sense?
of the world. This is technically, my boy. I know you're new to America and shit. This is technically North America. All this shit up here.
I know that.
Yeah, that's including fucking Canada. And United States, Canada, Alaska, and Mexico is technically North America. Damn, I ain't gonna lie, Canada got big than a bitch. Like big as fuck. I guess that all that shit considers Canada.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. But shit, we gonna go ahead and wrap it up, man. I'm getting tired of talking to y'all. That shit
crazy though.
And don't forget to tap into all my social media accounts. I'm gonna make sure to drop this on YouTube, show some love. Big things gonna be dropping. Also got a little team getting together. So if you're interested in rocking with us, don't forget to contact me. We definitely gonna get it going. I appreciate Sam for hopping on the podcast. More podcasts coming you guys' way. Love you guys and keep your head up.